All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Sourtakes Podcast. We made it to episode 10.
Oh shit! Wait, 10?
Yeah, this is 10.
Holy shit!
Yay! Clap it up for 10.
I didn't even realize.
Thanks. Welcome back. If you join us again, I appreciate you. You know, here, Nature, here with my co-hostess, the mostest, Ernie, Bernie. Feel me? How you feel, Ernie?
I'm good. Today's a good day. Nice weather.
It was nice weather.
Yeah.
I had my window down with my hair
me
in the
too.
breeze and shit. Like this.
I had to roll down the window. I was like, yeah, it's a nice day. No traffic.
I think it's also the time because usually you come earlier.
Yeah, that too.
So midday ain't really much traffic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of text messages.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, how you been feeling, bro? How's your week been? Appreciate you showing up again. Like
Honestly,
we keep it
bro?
consistently.
Yeah. This whole last couple days, it just felt like one really long day.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's usually a bad thing, but in this case, I want to say it's a good thing because
good.
it hasn't been a bothersome long day.
Fire.
So yeah, there were some hiccups throughout the days, but
How's work been? Still annoying?
yeah, they finally fixed the bathrooms after like 2 weeks.
Yeah, bathroom situation?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
Yeah, there was porta potties outside. Like, hold on. Like luxury RV toilets.
Oh, okay.
Outside.
That's different. They flush.
I mean, yeah, they flush, but still.
Porta potty just is a big ass tank that just holds mad shit and pee.
All right. Okay, so we had mirrors in there. I should have taken a picture before they took them away, but I really didn't want to be in there.
I think I've seen one before, but it's like shit. Also, when they like shoot films and stuff, and they have the bathroom. Like,
oh
on the
yeah,
sidewalk
exactly.
like that.
That's exactly the ones that they use.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was just like, I didn't like it, man. Those people out there, savages, bro.
Why?
Somebody was trying to paint on the wall with shit.
So like, was it just for like staff or customers could use it too?
That shit was just outside. Like anybody was using it. People were literally, there was lines of parked cars with their hazards on in front of the joint with like just people waiting for the bathroom.
That's extreme.
That's OD.
That's a bit extreme. I gotta put the time on, but you could keep.
So yeah, it was just like, it was really weird, and I've only used it once. It had like a little, you know, the drummers, the little bass kickers. It had like one of those things as like a flush thing.
Okay, that's valid. You don't have to touch it.
Yeah,
keep your hands clean.
It was really weird. We got a lot of coworker stories that are just really bad from it.
But it wasn't even that long of a thing, right?
No, it was there for like 2 weeks, bro.
Somebody was fucking in there?
Probably.
Oh, because you said you had coworker stories, so I was like...
No. I'm talking about like people who had to like use the bathrooms too and were just like, they have PTSD about it. Like my other coworker, he was like that. He went in there and like the moment he unzipped his pants, the whole thing just started shaking. Like somebody was just shaking it. And he got scared because he's like holding a stick in his hand and he's like trying to pee, but the whole shit is shaking.
He missed every shot.
But yeah, it was just like, and he wasn't the only one who just didn't like it either. So
you ever try peeing without holding it?
Yeah, I do it sometimes. You know what's the secret though? You have to be like fully erect and then just lean on the wall.
I guess like you got to be
the
like a
weight
triangle.
of it brings it down to that angle, and then as you're leaning forward, it's just a perfect stream. So that way it doesn't get caught up. You're not pissing on a toilet seat.
Cause you know when it gets towards the end, it starts like dropping down.
Exactly. And then at that point, you could do your little stretch forward from the wall, and you're just drooping right in.
You gotta have a good back for that.
Yep.
Which I currently don't have.
For those who don't know, one of our hosts have sustained an injury.
I hurt my spine. I broke my back. You ever seen that video? I broke my back.
Sorry,
bro. You been sick a lot. Don't bring the shit to the crib, bro. I mean to the studio.
That's the smokers.
The podcast studio. Don't bring it to the studio.
Smoker's cough.
Stop smoking dick, bro.
Hey, yo, chill.
I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Our reel's still going up.
Yeah. Like
it's been 2 weeks since it's been out.
Yeah, and it's weird because like the first couple days that it was out, it didn't even get any traction. Like it was only at like 400 views.
What I am seeing though is a lot more black people commenting on there.
Thank god. Like, we need some like actual intellectual input on it.
Yeah.
And somebody commented the other day that was like, and they explained it very well. And I even took that time to just be like, these are the kind of comments that we want.
Yeah.
She was like, these confused white customers don't know what to say because they had such a generational change. Like, everything changed from them. And when they were growing up, everything was different. And it's hard to adapt to new times. And then she put it, like, she made the analogy of it being as hard to teach an older person how to use a smartphone nowadays. And I was like, bro, that's the perfect way to explain it. Like, if you really think about it, everything they know has changed, and it's hard for them to like pick up with everything. So they're still using the stuff that's easier for them. And I was like, wow, that is, you get a gold ribbon, because that was what we want.
Comment on the video still and like ask us questions. I'm like, bro, I'm not responding to you at this point.
I don't.
They're like, we don't need to talk in that post anymore.
I said what I said.
But a lot of people are liking your comment.
Yeah, that I did realize too. So, you know, at least we're in the clear. We're just the
it just became a black and white war in the comments.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm not gonna lie,
this
though.
This is one guy that still comments.
I feel bad for him because he's getting shitted on. And I would stick up for him, but some of his views on it aren't necessarily right. But I don't condone bullying, especially not internet bullying. So please don't bully the guy. Just cut him some slack. He was wrong once, all right?
How much bullying could it be if you could just...
Oh.
But who said that? Tyler Creator said that, right? He's like, you don't believe in cyberbullying? You could just turn off your computer.
But yeah, please don't bully people at all. Not even like if they deserve it. It's just not cool.
All right, so talking about hot takes, I think we should go into Mr. Tate. By the way, I remembered a topic that I wanted to speak about.
Oh, okay.
It came to my head.
Did you want to drop that one in first, or?
It's very light and funny. So should we do that first?
Yeah. I would say let's go with the Andrew Tate thing,
and then go into funny, and then
to break that tension.
Copy. So obviously for the masses, everybody knows who Andrew Tate is. By the way, side note, you know there was like a big ass protest for him in like Greece. Like there was mad niggas just walking in the street.
A bunch of fucking giga chads.
Top
free
Gs.
my bro.
Facts. What for the masses? They know that he got detained or arrested for human trafficking, whatever the case may be. And I just happened to come across recently in my group chat, my closest friends, that one of my friends is like a very, very close, like massive supporter of Andrew Tate. Which is interesting because I don't really come across, especially people I know that are like huge supporters of him. So when it comes to like people who have opposing views on things, I like to have conversations just to like pick people's brains to see what's up.
Exactly.
Then again, that's really hard for people because when I have those conversations, they think like I want to fight them. I'm like, bro, it's a conversation.
They think it's an interrogation.
Yeah, but it was interesting. So I was like asking him questions because he comments a lot in the group chat, but it'll be like random shit. It'll be like, yo, she's not matching up to your needs and dump her, guys. I was like, nigga, we're all in committed relationships for more than 2 years, bro. And like, why are you writing this in our group chat? Like,
my son's solid Andrew Tate, bro.
So he had, as of recent, he had put like a tweet up from Andrew Tate. Yeah. And my response was like, isn't this nigga locked up? It was just like, just to make a joke out of it. And then we continue on, and I was like, oh, Andrew Tate's a wild dude. And he's like, oh, how's he wild? And then it just came to like certain situations of what he would do and how Andrew Tate is as a person. I would say this, like, I'm all for the motivation behind Andrew Tate. Like there are certain things that he say that it's logical motivation shit. And that one, that sticks with me. The thing I just don't understand is having to connect the motivation of a man versus a woman. That never needs to be a thing. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the things that he says is from what I viewed, in case I get anything wrong. Mm-hmm. But a lot of his motivation is like, especially when it comes to relationships, like the man needs to be in charge. Yeah. The man needs to be ahead of the woman. Yada yada. Whatever. You can be a person that wants to be a provider for your family. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But you should also not have the viewpoint that a woman should never be a leader or women shouldn't be leaders. Yeah. So going on with the conversation with my friend, to sum a lot of the conversation down, he was basically saying an independent. I was like, so can you not see yourself with an independent woman? He's like, an independent woman is a woman that doesn't need you, and is a woman I don't need. He's like, men and women aren't equal in relationships. Men should always be in charge and be leaders within the relationship. And he's like, if a woman is independent, then she's masculine. So one of my main questions to you is like, or in general, it's like, do you view an independent woman as masculine? Because within all that, he was saying, I like girly girls. I like girls who are dependable. If a woman's independent and I get into a relationship with her, all that shit is out the window. I have that shit all in the text message, and like it boggles my mind coming from him because he was a dude that was raised by women and surrounded by women all his life. So that thing just boggles my mind. But what's your views on that?
I love moms. Independent older women who just get their shit done.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I actually give power to independent women who realize that they don't need a partner.
Yeah.
Like, kudos to you guys. I'm fucking vulnerable. I need someone to cry on. Like,
yeah,
it's ridiculous to think that, like, women are inferior when multiple times that's been proven wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just some stuff that's like no contest. And obviously the whole, oh, well, if men and women are equal, why can't they compete in the Olympics together? Or why can't they play the same sport together? Well, that's one thing that's just an obvious no contest, bro. Like,
this is like physicality.
Exactly. That's genetics. Like that. And okay, people can argue, oh, women. Okay, I don't want to do this whole argument, but it's just like, just respect it.
I would never view a woman as less than me. That would never be a thing in my head.
Exactly.
That would, it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, people are people. People are adults, and we all strive to be better. We don't strive to find somebody to better us. Exactly. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And if anything, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm way more inferior than any woman ever. Just in case they wanted to step on me,
Yeah, because a lot of the things also is to like, you need to be the breadwinner. Because his main thing was like, there has to be a leadership role in the relationship. I'm like, the part of a relationship is to have a partner.
Exactly.
You guys come to shit together. I'm not your boss. Like, that makes no sense to me. Why does it have to be a leader in the relationship?
That's toxic relationship 101. That's what that is.
Like, I don't... And like, things he was saying, like, you got to keep your woman in check because if not, she's going to be wilding out.
No, let her have fun. As long as you trust her, then what the fuck? If you don't trust her, then that's something wrong with you.
And the one question I came up to him about was like, you dated a dependent female and you hated it.
Yeah.
So how does this come into play? And like his thing was like, oh, she just didn't like that I was trying to better myself. And I was like, all right, bro. But yeah, I'll just never view that men need to be better than women.
Definitely
men need
not.
to be in charge. Men need to be because growing up, at least for myself, like my father wasn't a father that I gotta have a beer, I gotta sit watch the game. Like my dad was a cook. He's creative, so he was into drawing, making music.
Yeah, and
that's how I grew up. I didn't grow up with like the manly man, as people would say.
Yeah,
but my father is no less than a man, just because
not.
he has different interests than people.
Exactly,
and that's what helped me create what I do.
And look at how far you've gotten, bro.
Still here.
From having...
Trying to go up.
Exactly. You're still going, bro.
Yeah. Like, and also one thing I would never go to is like, the woman needs to cook for me. The woman needs to clean.
Hell no.
Whoever's
I love doing
home
dishes.
First starts cooking for the day.
I love doing dishes, bro. I actually prefer to do dishes and laundry, by the way. Like, I genuinely prefer to do them. And also, I love cooking. Like,
I love, because I feel like when it comes to cooking, just how it is from creating art,
yeah,
you want to see somebody's reaction. Or
exactly.
Like that's the top part of it all.
Put my meat in that mouth. Tell me how's it taste. Chef's kiss.
I have to give the gym stare.
The little.
But yeah, I don't know. Men who I just say like, bro, motivate yourself to be a better person. Don't motivate yourself to have competition against your partner or a woman. Like, if you want to have competition, have a competition with the boss in your company. Like, that should be your competition. Like you don't want to have a boss anymore.
Yeah. You
want to be the boss. That'd be your competition. Don't let your competition be, I can't let a woman be stronger than me.
Yeah, no, that's just petty.
I just like,
and very like inferior.
Very ego heavy.
Exactly. Crush your egos, kids. Have an ego death. Enjoy it.
Yeah, that'd be tough for me. I'm glad you're on this side part because we would have a long conversation about this. But it's also like those guys who think like that never have a conversation with a female or a strong female.
It's. I don't think it's that. I think it's just they can't really see the other side of it. They're just so stubborn and
or what they say
biased.
Is like most women.
Oh yeah,
that's what they go into.
And then we hear that argument for everything: most X, most Z, most A. Okay, who gives a
what
shit?
you're looking for is what you will find.
Exactly.
If you're looking for a woman who acts the way you suggest, that's all you're gonna find.
Excuse me, can you mind your business? We're trying to have a podcast here.
Andrew Tate's listening.
That's the fucking Russian government, bro. Oh wait, hold on. Let me not. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
The beep.
But yeah, that's just. I thought it was just. He's a meme to me. That's all he is.
Yeah,
he's a meme.
Like he's very smart when it comes to like marketing and just that's how he built himself. But
no, he's a textbook. Like, that's it. He just, like, literally everything you hear him say about business or anything, he probably read from a book and is just repeating it to you.
But the thing is also, like, with a lot of motivational speakers, it's just logic shit that they're saying in
exactly.
different forms.
It's just stuff, like, if you really think about it, oh, that makes sense. Like, duh, if you pay off a credit card, your credit score will go up. Why didn't I think of that?
It's just simple shit that is like, I needed to hear this today.
Exactly. But... fuck that guy, whatever he's detained for.
Oh, by the way, I asked my boy, I was like, yo, if what he's accused of happens to come true or be true, do you still have respect for this guy? He was like, well, it wouldn't take away anything that he has said. It would be a big L for men. So I asked him the question again. He's like, it's just kind of hard for me to view it that way because I know all these things aren't true. So I'm just like, okay.
Hold on. Did he really just say it'll be a big L for men?
Yeah. I guess I'm not a man.
I'm not either. Hey. Hey guys, my jokes are killing out here.
Hey.
Oh man. Apparently he had a Fortnite skin, but I think it was like a mod or like a hack or something. That shit would have been really bad.
Yeah, I just came up with another topic. I come with topics on the go as we record this shit.
That's how it is, bro. We're just that guy.
Moving on, because we don't need to shed more light on this negative masculinity.
Exactly.
A funny topic I had was did you ever have an encounter with those church people that come to the houses? And if so, like, how did you maneuver around it, or how did you learn to get around?
So the good thing is they don't do that shit anymore.
Oh, they do. They do. They do it here.
All right, they do it. They don't do it in my neighborhood.
They don't do it in Staten Island.
Thank goodness. Damn, you just doxed me, bro.
In the island.
You gotta bleep that.
The long one.
But yeah, no, like, I remember when I was younger, when I lived with my mom, like, motherfuckers would come down weekends. I'm trying to watch cartoons. I'm over here with a bowl full of fucking Cheerios, and I'm watching Tom and Jerry.
Cheerios?
Honey Nut Cheerios, okay? I'll make it better for you.
Why are you eating healthy as a child? Grow up. I mean,
bro, them shits was delicious. You dropped like 2 spoons of sugar in there.
Oh, okay. You didn't add that part. You gotta throw the extra sugar in that bitch.
So, and I'm just like trying to watch cartoons, and then the doorbell rings, so I go out, and I just see like a gang of people dressed up fucking at the door. Hi, is your mom home? No. And they're just like, do you have time to speak to us? And I'm just like, I don't think so. And like, I remember like they try and like get the nearest person in the group to approach somebody who has something similar, because then this little girl reached out from the crowd and was like, are you sure? And I'm just like, I got cereal to eat. And then I close the door and just walk back in, and I hear knocking on the glass, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? It was scary, bro. Like, honestly, I think that
I never heard of Facebook. Just make a group on there. People will join your shit.
I think that's where like my social anxiety came from, like avoiding those people. Like, I just didn't want to talk to them. It came to a point where every time I heard the doorbell ring, I'd look outside the window shades first, just to see who it was.
I lived in Brooklyn all my life. So.
Yeah, but like in my neighborhood, it wasn't like that. But like, I would still check just to see
It definitely was like that. I lived in your neighborhood.
It was, yeah. But like, so I'd do a little.
One of these.
Do a little.
Spread them.
You twist it a little bit so it just hits that angle, and then you like.
Yeah, you ever do that and they look? You gotta put that shit down real quick.
No, I've never had that.
Because you know
problem,
how my mom's
God.
crib in the front, like so I'll be like, nah, bro. There was one time, right? It was a day that I guess I had no school. They ring the bell, and this is the time I just decided to not look. And remember how once I opened the door, the front door had like glass next to it.
Yeah. So you could see that the door
through.
opened up.
So I opened the door and I noticed it was a church person. Instead of my dumb ass just going back in the crib, I go forward and lean on the wall like this. I lean on the wall, so my crib door is open. You can see that it's open through the mirror, but I'm over here on the wall, like I'm Tom Cruise in this bitch. And like, this is before I knew like if you see somebody, they can see you. So I see them looking through the mirror and the window, and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure she saw me, my fat ass. Who I thought I was hiding from, bro? I thought I could blend in with the wall. I'm mad black and big.
All I can imagine right now is you, like a younger version of you, just throwing yourself against the wall.
Yeah, I had to
as
tippy toe
hard
run
as you can.
like the. Bro, I could have just jumped back in the crib, but I didn't.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so fucking funny.
I was like, from that
Holy
day forward,
shit.
don't ring my bell. Text me, call the house phone. There's no reason why.
Oh my God, bro. Oh. Which.
A cheek massage?
Oh my God. Sorry, I was laughing too hard. That shit was actually funny.
But yeah, bro. I was like, why didn't I just go back into the crib? That made no sense to me. Like, why I do that dumb shit? Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, you got anything to talk about?
Oh, I had a topic, but I laughed so hard I forgot it. I'm not even lying, bro. Shit. Oh, okay, here it is. How would you react to like, because obviously you're gonna be famous. You're there already. How would you react?
Nowhere near there.
Well, okay.
They don't even know me at the deli.
How would you react if like someone would just like notice you in public and then just come up to you and start like asking you for your signature and then asking you for pictures and stuff? Like, how do you?
That's happened.
See,
just no signature.
Famous.
Like, bro, early on, it's okay what I'm saying. Justin, when he had a baby shower, and I went. So this had to be 2017, 2018.
Okay.
I was 19.
Yeah.
One of his cousins was like, "Oh my God, can I have a picture with you? You're famous." I didn't have much shit out or anything out, so that was like awkward for me. Not awkward, but it was okay. One time I went to Highland here.
Yeah.
And like 2 people came up to me. They're like, "Oh, you rap? You make videos on TikTok, right? You rap on TikTok?" I was like, "Oh yeah." They're like, "Yo, you shit fire." It like, I get really weird in those situations because a lot of times they just talk to you and then they stand near you. I'm like, I don't know how to. Because also Afrin's wedding.
Yeah.
One of his boys been following me for a minute, so he came up to me. He's like, "You're Nature Music, right?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he talked to me and like I was there for the conversation. But like the conversation died out and he just kind of stood there. So I don't know what to do at that point. Like I don't mean to be an asshole. Like I'm cool for like quick chats.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, how do I depart from this to not seem like a dick? But I'm sorry, that wasn't even what you were saying. But
no, that is exactly what I was asking. Like, how would you react to it?
Like I say thank you as I respond through comments the same way I say in person. Like,
yeah,
it's like thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
But now, what if one of them was being annoying about it?
I mean, I don't know how much more you want from me if I just say like thank you and
like they want you to sign their forehead type shit.
That's cool. That's not really being annoying.
That's not giving out signatures on foreheads. Get them while you can.
For free. Signing babies too.
But yeah, I don't know how I'd like feel about that. Like, I would hope nobody.
Aren't you Ernie from the podcast?
I would fucking cry. I'd be like, oh fuck, that means you actually hear what I say. Damn.
But you say people at your job come up to you and talk to you about.
Yeah, but that's like, it's like small conversations. It's not like really a fan. This is like my friends.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I saw what you posted. Oh, that's really dope. Oh, that was pretty funny. But like, it's never like, oh my god, you're so good. And it's not like ever a complete stranger either.
Okay.
Like, there's
Yeah,
people I know.
We made John poppin'.
Huh?
We made John poppin'.
Hell yeah.
We should have tagged him in that video.
I should have. I might. We'll circle back around that.
How is John a weird name for a black guy? It's a joke.
Oh my god.
It's a joke.
I hope this isn't what we like really blow up for. Like, I really hope. There's so
weird,
much better content.
Yeah, like I never really went up on Instagram like that.
What do you mean?
Like that much attention on something on Instagram like that.
Yeah.
Like likes, views, comments, all that. It's usually like on TikTok or other shit, but it's never really been Instagram, so it's interesting. Because it's not that, like, we get views on our TikTok, but it's not as crazy.
So I was thinking, because I was having this conversation, Facebook owns Instagram, and you know Facebook is for the elder, or it has a lot of users from the ages of like 28 to 45, right? Those are going to be the more heavily opinionated majority of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like our reel being on Instagram has attracted that like Facebook group who are, yes, I'm being stereotypical, if you use Facebook you might be racist kind of thing. So yeah, I think that's why it's kind of blowing up, because it's on a Facebook thing. Because when it comes to like racism, none of our shit gets like even the slightest bit of traction on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I checked our numbers. It's not really there.
Our numbers aren't numbering.
Exactly. But on Instagram, this whole race reel, this thing is fucking blowing up. And it's like, why? And it's like the bad parts about the conversation as well.
It's just also people want their opinion to be heard, because a lot of it is, this is what I think. And then the next comment is, but no, this is wrong because, and the person responds to that. And that's
it's a lot of argument, not constructive. So,
or even if there is constructive, people don't take it as such.
Oh yeah, that too. There's like a very few, actually constructed responses to the things. And I'll admit some of my responses weren't really constructed either.
I was surprised you actually responded when it came to that in the beginning.
I mean,
because you texted me and I was at work. I was like, "Is it?"
I was going with it until it got out of hand, and then I kind of just let it rip like a Beyblade, and it's still rolling, man. It's still spinning.
Those used to be lit.
Yo, those shits hurt, bro. You ever had one of them just like flick off your toenail? Fucking Joshua, what a dick. He ripped one off one day in my bedroom. The shit was going so fucking fast. And they used to make them out of like heavy metal. Shit hit my toe and like yoinked a piece of my toenail off.
Fire.
No, that shit hurted.
Do you remember my laptop fell off your bunk bed?
I don't remember that.
I still have that laptop.
Damn. I remember what I had now. What's something that happened in your life that introduced you to the concept of losing?
What happened in my life that introduced me to the concept of losing?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first while I think.
Okay, so for me, it's going to be a little story time. It was when I was playing baseball. When I was younger, I used to play baseball. We were playing on the Hurricanes, and it was the championship game. And we had worked so hard to get there against a team that had traveled states to play against other teams. We beat them in the playoffs. So we got to the last game, and it was down to it. Tie game. Man on first and second. I'm up at bat. I wasn't even that good of a batter, honestly. And 2 strikes go by. I swung hard at that second one because I was shooting for stars, man. Then that third pitch came down.